Hello, Bossy World. Welcome to Boxing Blog Center. Well, Deontay a few days ago stated that if Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight him next, or he is going to be a coward, according to Water, that he will be fighting Breazeale next. I laugh in both Japanese and Chinese. And his fanboys were shocked by that statement coming from their fighter, Deontay. I had a very good conversation with one of his fans, his fans, telling me that Wilder should fight Joshua next if the Fury fight cannot materialize. If the Fury fight will not be happening next, the logical way and the logical thing to do is for Wilder to fight Joshua next for undisputed. That's what he wanted. And Wilder has been doubting himself, Let me tell you one thing. He's going to disappoint you all. You his fans. He's going to disappoint you all by fighting Breazeale. Because he wants no part of Anthony Joshua. He wants no part of the unified heavyweight king of the whole universe. There is no argument about that. It's just the truth. Let's say I'm a guy that supports Wilder. And I'm a guy that also chastises Wilder. I'm a guy that supports Joshua, and I will be the guy that also will chastise Anthony Joshua when he does not, do the right thing. It's just the fact. If Jabba, for example, is a Nigerian like me, if Jabba is a Nigerian like me, my namesake as well, but I still criticize him on this channel, because I want to see him stepped up. I don't want to see someone becoming the next Deontay. He is not something you have to do as a boxer. I mean, we know boxers, they fight bums in their career, but if you are both fighting bums, why not step up? And I think if a jabber can compete with the elites in the next 2 years, okay? But before then, he needs to be fighting people that can take him there instead of fighting tomato cans. Tomato cans that would not improve him as a fighter. That's what my critics about Jabba. But nevertheless, he's doing his best, But I don't really blame him personally. I think his management are weak, or they are reluctant of stepping him up. That's just how I think it is. But nevertheless, let's move on. So Deontay saying that he's going to fight Breazeale next if Tyson Fury is a coward is a wrong statement, because the logical thing to do is to fight the unified heavyweight king of the universe, Anthony Joshua, if Tyson Fury don't want to fight, or Tyson Fury don't want it. Tyson Fury right now is not really clamoring for Deontay rematch. Tyson Fury has got lots and lots of options. And in fact, Tyson Fury, his profile is now much bigger than the profile of Deontay, both in America and the UK. Which is sad, right? For an American fighter, Wilder should have the bigger profile. But he doesn't. It's very sad. But a lot of the fanboys, we have you believe that Wilder is the next big thing after Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather. I love in Vietnamese. You've got to really say the truth. And I keep it real on this channel. I don't have time to blab around. I keep it real on this channel. You might like me, you might hate me, but one thing you cannot deny is that Boxing Blog Center always keep it real. And that's what I do. So Wilder fans I kind of disappointed that Water is choosing the wrong path. The Water is choosing to destroy his career, over making the right decision. Let me tell you something. Anthony Joshua is the beginning and the ending of Deontay Wilder's career. I'm just telling you the truth right now. Anthony Joshua is the beginning and the end of Deontay Wilder's career. You might think I'm lying. You might think, oh, this guy's just blabbing rubbish. Well, that's the fact. If Deontay Wilder loses to Anthony Joshua, that will be the end of his career. If he loses in a very brutal fashion, that will be the end of his career, because Deontay Wilder, first of all, doesn't have the profile that Joshua has. He's a guy who's having a hard time to sell tickets. Deontay Wilder is unknown in America. For a guy that his fans see as the next Muhammad Ali or next Floyd Mayweather, this guy is not even known in his own street. I laugh in Taiwanese. It's just the truth. Well, I'm not saying he's not on the street. I know he's known. I'm just joking around. But Deontay Wilder is not known in his own country that much. In fact, his popularity began to, elevate after he called out Anthony Joshua, using Joshua's name to raise up his profile. We all know this. I don't want to go back to this stuff again, but what I want to say is that I just want to see the undisputed king of the whole universe this year. 2019, let's make it happen. No ducking, no dodging, like Deontay Wilder say. Let's make it happen. And the date is there, April 13th, at Wembley Stadium. But Wilder don't want that. He wants Tyson Fury next. So if Tyson Fury cannot fight or don't want to fight Deontay Wilder next, then it is logical for Wilder to then try to get a fight with Anthony Joshua. That's a logical thing to do. So his fans are now kind of waiting to see what happens. And a lot of his fans are telling me that, well, if Wilder don't want to step up, we are going to stop being a fan. Wilder fans are not happy. I'm not talking about fanboys. Wilder fans, the real Wilder fans are not happy. The real logical Wilder fans who can reason well, just like me. I'm a Joshua fan, but I'm not a fanboy. That's the difference. So I always keep it real, like I say, and I just want to see the best fight the best. And the best right now is Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder says he's the best, then let him prove it. We want to see one champion, one name, like Wilder said. Let's see if this fight can happen. The Wilder Fury fight is possibly going to be next. But if it doesn't happen, Wilder should fight Anthony Joshua. If he fights Breazeale before Joshua, that means Wilder is nothing but a guy who isn't serious about becoming the undisputed king of the whole universe. Give your thoughts below, guys. Like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.